What's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy JD, switching things up a bit today and doing a bit of a different video for you guys. We are gonna be talking about Yeezys. Specifically, is it still cool to wear Yeezys? So next week I'm gonna be going to Japan, so I was thinking about what sneakers I should take with me for the trip. So I definitely thought maybe I should take my Yeezys because they look great and also they're very comfortable for all day walking. But then I thought to myself, is it cool to wear Yeezys? Is it okay to wear Yeezys right now? We all know what's been happening with Kanye. He's been saying some things publicly that have actually offended a lot of people. Now me myself, I am a huge Kanye fan. For me, he is the most influential hip-hop artist, period. And even I have found it really difficult to defend some of the things he said. So I thought to myself, hey, should I even wear his sneaker? Is it cool to wear Yeezys? So let's take it back to before Kanye went on this tweeting rampage. So I guess we can all agree that from 2014 till about 2017, Yeezys basically ruled the sneaker game. They were by far the most hyped sneakers on the market, huge resale prices. You could even say that Kanye was really the Michael Jordan of this generation, at least when it comes to sneakers. Now in 2017, things started to slow down a little bit. So basically Adidas started dropping too many colorways of this particular model, the 350 V2. Of course, resale prices dropped dramatically, but I think that's to be expected when you take a super limited product and then all of a sudden make it not so limited. Of course, resale prices are gonna drop. That doesn't necessarily mean that the hype is dying. But what surprised me the most was this sneaker, the Yeezy 500. So this is a brand new silhouette, OG colorway. This is the blush colorway. I did do a review of this one, by the way. I will leave a link to that up here. So when this sneaker dropped, it really surprised me how there was basically no resale value at all for this shoe. The resale value is basically retail. So that really surprised me because this was a brand new silhouette. There really isn't a shoe that even looks like this on the market. So I was expecting there to be a lot of hype on this shoe, but there really wasn't. Of course, this has a lot to do with supply and demand. Now, I know that this particular pair of the 500s, there was a lot of supply for this shoe. So that, of course, could explain some of the low resale value. But still, the fact that the resale value is not at least double is telling me that, yeah, there was not that much hype for this shoe. So nowadays, we got Virgil Abloh and his whole Nike Off-White collection that is basically kind of dominating the sneaker game right now. Also, PHARRELL and his NMDs, I would say arguably have even more hype than the Yeezy. So yeah, maybe the Yeezy brand has lost some of its shine. So around the time that this sneaker released, Kanye suddenly reappeared on Twitter and basically we started tweeting a lot of pictures about newer colorways of the 500, new colorways of the 700, a lot of pictures of even unreleased Yeezys as nobody's ever seen before. And this definitely got the sneaker community very excited. Twitter was going crazy. All the sneaker blogs were going crazy. So the whole hype was starting to regenerate a little bit. In my opinion, of course, this was a very strategic marketing move. It wasn't just by accident that he suddenly reappeared on Twitter. He's got a new shoe coming out, a new album coming out. There was definitely some strategic timing there, but then things got a little crazy. So he started tweeting a lot of things that offended a lot of people. I don't even want to repeat them on here, but we did see him tweet things about, you know, Trump and slavery, and it was of course disappointing as a fan for me to see him tweet these things. But what was even more disappointing to me was the fact that he was using this kind of conversation as promotion for his art, basically, his music, his shoes. And I just thought that was a bit of a low point for Kanye. He really didn't need that. The Yeezy brand didn't need that. I feel like a lot of fans were basically disappointed and a little alienated by some of the things he said. So now let's go back to the main topic. Is it still cool to wear Yeezys? Is it okay to wear Yeezys? Now me personally, this is just my opinion. I think it's perfectly fine to separate a person's art from the actual person. A lot of celebrities have done weird things in the past, but they still make absolutely fantastic art, like Michael Jackson, for example. I personally love this shoe, the Yeezy 500. The quality is fantastic. It looks, I think, so different from any other shoe on the market. And me personally, I'm gonna keep wearing these. However, I do think that now wearing this shoe has become a bit of a conversation starter. I don't think it's a big deal among the sneakerhead community, but I do think that now when you wear Yeezys, I think your friends or your coworkers or your classmates, you know, they could see you wearing those shoes and ask you things like, oh, you're still wearing Yeezys? Did you hear what that guy said? And you know, you'd have to have that uncomfortable discussion. So I think we all have to be aware now that wearing the shoe has become even more of a statement than it used to be. So do I think Adidas will drop Kanye West from their brand? I definitely don't think so. I think Kanye would have to do a serious crime for Adidas to drop him from the brand. I think, in my opinion, he is the single biggest reason why Adidas was able to basically jump over the Jordan brand, and why Adidas in general has just been selling a lot more shoes. It's not just Yeezy. I think having Kanye as your brand ambassador translates to sales for all your other products too, like the Ultra Boosts and other shoes that they have. I really don't think Adidas can afford to cut Kanye. So no, I don't think Adidas is gonna drop Kanye. If Kanye was with Nike right now, I don't even think we'd be having this discussion. I think Nike would have cut him immediately. Nike has done this in the past with some other big endorsements, so they immediately cut Manny Pacquiao, and more recently A$AP Bari when some negative news started to surface about those people. And I think Nike would have cut Kanye immediately if he was signed to Nike. Do I think Yeezys will stop selling out? No, I definitely don't think so. I think as long as Kanye continues to innovate and bring brand new designs like this one, I don't see how this would affect Yeezy sales in any way. Also, you know, half the country, half of the United States did vote for Trump, and guess what? Those people buy shoes too. Anyways, I am very interested to hear what each of you have to say about this. Drop a comment down below. Are Yeezys still cool? Will you continue to wear Yeezys? What are your thoughts on this? Also, give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and definitely hit that subscribe button. Now, when you're first starting out on YouTube, that first 1,000 subscribers means everything, so definitely help your boy out. Thank you for watching the video. I'll see you next time. Peace.